Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today I have used a ton of new makeup that I've gotten and just haven't used, haven't opened, and just been sitting, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a new makeup look. I haven't played with makeup in a while. I'm gonna use a bunch of new products. So that's what I did. I went and got all of my new products out and I did this beautiful look with them. So if you're interested in how I got this look, what products I used, and how I feel about them, then go ahead and keep watching. So we're gonna get right into it. I've already done like most of my brows. I'm trying to do like fuller, thicker, fluffier, and it's just not working out for me lately. So I think I'm gonna go back to my Instagram brows that are just way sleeker and just nicer. But I wanna try this new Thick It Stick It from NYX. This is the first new product I'm gonna be trying. I saw it trending on TikTok, and this is in the shade Espresso. It's just a thickening brow mascara. So, oh, that is not as dark as I thought it was gonna be. Ooh, that looks a little bit light. So you're supposed to just put it through the hair. So I've already done most of the brow, so I'm just gonna use it like I would use the Ka-Brow from Benefit. But from what I saw, it's better if you use it. Oh, that's actually not bad. It's better if you use it when you're doing like a no makeup situation and you just wanna make your brows look a little thicker. How's that? I mean, it did make my brow look a little bit darker, so that's nice. The only problem is it keeps chunking here, so that's kind of gross. This is okay, but I don't know how often I would use it when I'm actually like doing my makeup. All right, so what is the next new thing we have? I have so many new makeup things because I haven't really done a makeup video in so long, so I have like several. So we're gonna go into the eyes first per the usual, and I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Wild Greens palette. This is 12 wildly pigmented shades from earthy neutrals to lush wild greens. And guys, if you're not new to my channel, then you know, like, I have been anti Urban Decay anything lately for actually years. I don't know the last time I bought Urban Decay products, to be honest, but because it's never been anything intriguing. But this, I saw this and I thought this was the cutest palette in the entire world. And it opens like this, and then you can just fold it because there's no mirror or whatever. And look how cute that like folds together. What? So here's the palette. I have swatched it. We're just gonna do some kind of cute green look. It's probably gonna be like a really easy kind of chill vibe. That's why I kind of did a fluffier brow. I'm also going to be using the new makeup brushes I got from Shein, so to test those out. So the first brush I'm going into is, I don't know. It doesn't have a name, but the brand is called Baby Bear. B-A-B-I Bear. Right, so I'm going to go in with Earthside, which is like this taupey color. It's kind of more cool tone than I prefer. But we'll see how it goes. And I'm just going to place that color all over the lid and blend up a little bit. Actually a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like super light. Maybe I'm going to mix some of that Lo-Fi in, which is like that peachy tan color. The brush is okay. It's definitely not the best quality brush I've ever used, but it's also not the worst. And I'm going in with Lo-Fi now. I just did one little layer of that the earth side. I'm gonna go in with Lo-Fi, which is this one, because I just think that it looks better. I like the color better. And I did get a thicker brush, a more dense brush, if you will. And I'm gonna go into Kale, which is right here. It's like kind of like a limey green, but a little bit, I don't know how I would even describe. It's not lime green because it's definitely a little bit more dull than that, but it's close to a lime green. I actually also have a green smoothie. I went and got my own brushes. I don't like these. I know that they're inexpensive, and I'm sure that they can work if, you know, you're looking for super inexpensive. You can't really afford a little bit more expensive ones, but I cannot, like, look at this, how easily this is blending out compared to what it was doing. So, believe it or not, your makeup brushes are super important. So the green looks a lot better actually now that I've used a different brush. So I'm gonna go into Turmeric. So right here, Turmeric, it looks orange, but I think if I just do it light enough, I can get it to not be so dark and blend right up here to take away a lot of that cool tone. So I'm just gonna go into turmeric and just kind of warm it up there. So I'm going in with Super Greens, which is a little bit more of a pastel green, the lightest green in the palette, and I'm just kind of blending between turmeric and kale. I love the names of these. I did put a little bit more turmeric over here on the inner corner just to give it a little more depth. I really, really love turmeric. It's a pretty color. I'm in between 3 colors: Prickly, Twist, and Stash. I think I'm gonna go with Stash. This brush picks it up really well, but then again, it does have eye primer on it. Ooh. It has a little less of a gold vibe than what I wanted, but because it has little reflects of gold, so, but it's not as, it doesn't show as much as I was hoping. I actually do really like this Stash color. So for right now, we're going to be done with the palette because y'all know I'm going into my face. I've already put moisturizer on and stuff, so I'm not worried about that right now. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do primer, and I'm using the Huda Beauty Water Jelly. My skin has been so dry lately. I didn't have any new primer. Some of this stuff isn't new, just because I don't have any primers, and obviously I will link everything below for you guys. I'm gonna give it 30 seconds to chill, and then I'm gonna go in. I got new Sonia Kashuk brushes or blenders, and I did that on my Target haul, which I will link up here for you guys to check out. But these are supposed to be like massive, so we'll see. So I think it did get bigger, but I don't know that it got big enough for me to be like, oh my god. But the one that the freaking YouTuber I saw, oh yeah, it did. Oh, look how massive this is. I saw her with this, and I'm telling you, I was like, I freaking need that in my life. So for foundation, I have the new Light Reflecting Foundation by NARS, and I have it in Barcelona. So I'm hoping that that is, and this is what it looks like in case you don't know what it is. But if you're into makeup, you know what this is. It's been all over the internet. TikTok, Instagram, blah, 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 blah. Amazing foundation. So we'll see. Oh, it's kind of runny. It's a little runny. Alright, let's see what we have on our big old beauty sponge. Oh, I actually really like how this feels. The sponge. It feels really, really nice. Like the sponge. I mean, the foundation is nice too, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost don't feel it being applied to my skin, if that makes any sense at all. We're gonna do one side with it kind of thing, and then one side without it, so you guys can see the difference. Also, these sponges are a must-have. Like, this is so nice. I mean, it's not even the fact that it's big. Like, that's great that it's big. Size doesn't matter. But I like how soft this is. Like, I love beauty blenders, but Lunar Beauty literally took me over with that one. But $5.99 for 2 of these. I'll be going to Target today to get more. I have no like glow. I have moisturizer on, but I have no glowy anything. Normal skin. Oh my god, that looks so good. I wouldn't say it's lightweight. I wouldn't call it that, but it's not heavy. Like, it's definitely buildable, medium to buildable coverage. It covers like all my jazz, all the redness. For the most part, it covers all my imperfections, like my freckles and stuff, but it doesn't feel like there's anything there. And it's light reflecting. So basically, like, my skin should be shining with my ring light there. And it is. Like, it looks so dewy. Alright. I've blended for like 3 hours. Because if you don't know me, blending is key. Okay, there's nothing that you can do to make your makeup look so much better than just blending. Pat, 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 pat. That's it. Like, it's such a tedious thing, but pat, 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 pat. This is my favorite. I love this. So we'll talk about it at the end. I love this though. I always do that where I have like mini reviews in the middle of my videos, and then I go, okay, let's do final thoughts. And it's like, why, what the fuck is the point of the final thought, Jamie? You're talking about it right now. I'm gonna do concealer, which is not a new product. I'm just going in with the Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. I just thought it would be really nice for the foundation I'm using. So I love the Sonia sponges. The only problem I'm having, and I knew that I would, is getting like this big ass ball under my eyes. We're gonna set. I'm not gonna set yet. Yeah, I am gonna set. I'm gonna set. So I'm going back into those awful brushes that I wasn't really the biggest fan of, but so we're gonna go into this guy, and I'm just going to lightly set where I just put my concealer. You know the deal. So I'm going in with the Rare Beauty. You can't see it, my lights are crazy, but it's the Rare Beauty it's the Rare Beauty bronzing stick in Always Sunny. So I have swatched it, but I've not used it. And we're just gonna, oh, I think I did too much. I always do too much. Always. Like, in my life, there's just no rules of how much, you know? I'm gonna use a beauty blender to blend it out because I definitely feel like I did too much. But I heard that this bronzer is like really good, so let's see. I'll be the judge of that. So it blends out nicely, which is good. I don't take my bronzer up as high. I know that like it's really trendy to have your bronzer under your eyelashes, but I'm just not here for it. So I put my bronzer where I always put my bronzer, and that just is what it is. Oh my god, like that's blending really nicely. Wow. Okay, Selena. That's actually really nice. It was kind of pricey too, but I really like that actually. I don't know that I like it more than my Makeup by Mario one. So I will say that. I don't know that I like it more than that one. I'm gonna try to put a little bit more on my forehead and see if I can kind of build it up just a little, because I do feel like when I blended it, it blends really well, but it kind of blended away. Not too much away to where it's an issue, but no, there we go. Okay, so it's definitely buildable, but when I first put it on my forehead, it just wasn't as bronzy as I would like it. Alright, so for my blush and my highlighter, I'm gonna be a little bougie, so don't judge me. Hear you and feel you judging me already, and I need you to stop. So I'm going in with the Natasha Denona palette. This is the Glam Face Palette. I've had this, I think, since Christmas. My husband bought it for me and I haven't touched it. So it comes with 5 eyeshadows, and it comes with a blush, and it comes with a highlighter. And I figured it's new. I have several new blushes and several new highlighters, but I was like, I need to use this because he got me this, my husband got me this for Christmas. And I have not touched it. So I'm gonna use the highlighter and the blush. But before I go into that, I just remembered I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty Liquid Kilowatt. I'm just gonna put a smidge where I would put my highlighter. I actually have used this one. It is newer for me. I've only used it once or twice, but I love it. I love it for under, like, no makeup situation, so just on my bare skin. And then, oh my god, I got it in Mean Money, I think. Hustla Baby. So I like it for a no makeup look, and then I also like to put it on my face where I'm gonna put my other highlighter. So it just gets a nice little pop, but like, look, oh, it's so good. My favorite way to use it is with the no makeup situation. Okay, so I'm gonna use this brush from Shein and go into the cream. Oh, it's cream blush? It's not cream. Is that cream? Oh, we have a cream blush. My bad. It looks like powder, but it's supposed to be cream. So I'm gonna, you know, this guy, and dab him in there. And I'm just going to start to place that. Ooh, I like that. It's a little thicker than like a stick blush, I feel like, and it's definitely thicker than a liquid blush, but it's not bad. A little thick. She's a little thick. I thought that was powder. The way that that looked, I definitely thought that was powder. So, but I'm way more excited at the fact that it's not. I don't think the highlighter is a powder. It is not a cream. So I'm gonna go in with my brush. I have to use a Morphe 5-1 5'10", because Shein did not have a brush that I would use as a holy moly highlighter. I literally, that's so, I didn't even get that much on my brush. Like, I think just on top of the foundation, on top of the Killawatt highlighter, on top of a cream blush, like my face just looks like I'm trying to signal a spaceship to land. Ooh, so good. Okay, so I really love this. It's so expensive, but I really do love it. All right, so I'm gonna go in my under eyes real quick before I continue. And I think I'm gonna use Kale. I'm gonna go in with Kale. See what the vibe is there, see how that goes. Hopefully it looks okay. Oh yeah, I like that. It doesn't look too dark under my under eye. Oh, I like her. She's pretty. And green really, really, really makes my brown eyes pop, so. I'm gonna try their pencil brush. We'll see how that goes. Oh, I actually like this. It's a little bit stiffer. So this brush, I'll definitely be keeping. The other ones I'll probably give to my girls. Some of them are okay. Like the powder brush was okay, but I wasn't the biggest fan. I think it only cost me maybe 10 bucks. I don't remember, to be honest. So I'm going in with Twist, and I'll show you guys which one that is, but it's just like that super shimmery lighter green, and I'm putting that on my inner corner. I love that. Oh, so here is Twist. This is the color. I actually really enjoy this palette. All right, so before we move to my lips, I'm going to pop off camera and put on my lashes. I'm just using these Vegas Nay Eyelure lashes. They're not new. They're called Shining Star, but I've never used them, so they're new to me. I'll be back. Okay, so next down the lashes. These are trash. I guess because they hold them like this. I had to cut it obviously to my eye like any other normal lash. I put on Lunar Beauty Stellar lashes. I believe it's the smaller ones. But so because they hold them like this, they stay so round, and my eyes are all like almond shaped almost, and it just kept curling off, and like even on the inner corner kept curling off, so I was unable to get it to do what I needed it to do. Those are trash. I'm going to put my setting spray on. This is the Dewy Set. This is not new. It is new to me. I haven't used it. I have a smaller one that has pineapples on it, and I don't know if it's the same thing, but that's what I'm using today. Oh no. What do we have here? Oh no, 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 no. All right, I'm gonna let it dry. I know you see this. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. All right, so new lipsticks. These are the Fenty refillable icon lipsticks. I have 5 of them total. One of the 5 came damaged. It's the red one. I don't remember what the name was. I'll put it somewhere. It came damaged, but I wound up keeping it because I was able to fix the component. I'm really upset because she winded up for Ulta or something launching matte ones, like matte black containers instead of these silver, and I was like, you know what, Rihanna? I done already bought the lipsticks. Like, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? So I think I'm trying to figure out. So if you don't know, I'm sure you do, but if you don't know, you get a little lipstick tube and you put it together yourself, and then it twists like this. So you put this into here and push it in, and then it's just refillable. So this one is Major Magnate. I don't know. It's pretty, but we're gonna try them. I've literally only swatched them. I've never actually used these lipsticks, so there's that, and I've had them since they launched. I'm gonna line my lips. I don't know. Oh, that's creamy. I love that. It smells really nice. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's a little juicy. It's a little juicy lipstick. It's like so creamy. Like, that's what I mean by juicy. Like, it just like slips on there. Woo! That looks so good. It looks so, it's so creamy. This is so buttery. Like, I'm not kidding. It literally just glide on my lips like that. Glided. I don't know. It went on like fucking butter. It's so good. It's so good. I really like these. They don't feel very heavy. It was almost like effortless, if that makes sense. but I really like this. It is not matte. It will not dry down. I really do like these. They smell really nice. They apply really well. They're very pigmented. They're gonna transfer. It's a creamy lipstick. The only thing is, like, they're $32, so like you probably only need like 1 or 2. You don't need a million of them like I do, but I really like them. So we're gonna do our final thoughts. Final thoughts. This palette, I think, is a really nice palette. I think this palette is fun. I think it has some cool tones, some warm tones. Greens and browns are beautiful, especially on brown eyes. But I think that they're just really pretty. You have some shimmers, you have some mattes. So this is definitely a plus for me. I think it's a little pricey, if I'm gonna be honest with you. It's $44, but I like it. I think that if you get it, you're not gonna be disappointed. And then this bougie little thing, Natasha Denona. So I really did enjoy this cream blush, and it looks really nice on my skin and allows that glow from within to come through, and just like my natural moisture just kind of shine through and look really, really nice. The highlighter was like, oh, I don't know if it was the highlighter itself or the highlighter on top of the Killawatt, but I really, really enjoyed these. I'm going to use these. These are just your basic shadow colors. Nothing spicy about them at all, but Natasha Denona has some amazing eyeshadow formula. Is it worth the 200 and something some of her palettes are? Absolutely fucking not. But this one is really nice. This was pretty pricey too. Do I think you have to run and get this one? No. Do I, if she has like this blush, I don't know. But if she has this blush kind of by itself, or this highlighter blush duo by itself, I say go for it. As for these like nudie, you don't need the whole thing. I'm sure you have 1,000,001 of these colors, but the cream blush was by far my favorite out of that. The bronzing stick by Rare Beauty, I'm gonna give it to you straight. I thought it was nice. Like, it wasn't bad. I didn't hate it. I do prefer my Makeup by Mario one just a little bit better. It gave me a little bit more bronze, a little bit more pigment, if you will. This one, while it didn't blend completely away, if you look here, for as much as I put on, and I did put a lot, it's not as like bronzy as I was hoping. The Killawatt, Liquid Killawatt by Fenty Beauty. Love this one. And this is in Hustla Baby 2.0. Literally so gorgeous. It's not even funny. You need this one. But this is definitely something that I add into my no makeup routine. Yes, you can always add it under a full glam look to get more out of your highlighter. But my favorite is to use it when I'm using just no foundation, like no complexion products, and just like a cream bronzer, cream blush, and this. Like, it's so beautiful. This one I didn't care for. It's okay on my natural brows. I tried it, but because I have such sparse brows that are kind of just straight, like I don't have a curve, they're not fluffy, it just doesn't really do it for me. It just looks like my little sparse hairs are just thick, but it's not like fluffy thick, it's just like individually. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. I love these. I think that you really only need 1 or 2 of them. I think it's very cool. It's very awesome. The component is really cool. It's refillable. They are really creamy and really easy to apply, so I absolutely love that. But they're $32, so they're kind of pricey. I wouldn't say you need all of them out of the collection, but definitely 1 or 2 would be nice. And this guy. This guy. This one's my favorite, and I think it's I'm gonna say it's a must. The NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Like, this looks so good, and the longer I wear it, like looking at the monitor here, looking at my mirror here, like, it just looks so good. It does stick right here to my dry skin, but I have my eczema there, so it's not your normal dry skin. It's kind of like if dry skin was on steroids. So I absolutely love it. I think it's lightweight. I barely feel it when I had put it on. Like, I was like, is this even doing anything? It's very buildable. It has a beautiful coverage, and I think that it just gives my face such a dewy and just light filled beautiful glow. That's my favorite out of all of these things. That's definitely my favorite, hands down. So I absolutely love that. But those are all of the new items I used today. I'm sure I have new makeup that's still untouched somewhere in this wardrobe, but these are the items that I kind of just went and picked through today. Yeah, that is it. That is for all of the new makeup that I have that I wanted to try for you guys. Tell me down below, what are some new things that you have bought, you're loving? Any of these products have you tried? Do you love them? Do you hate them? So if you did enjoy this video, make sure you do hit the thumbs up button for me before you leave. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I do 3 new videos every single week, and you don't want to miss out on those. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.